From Lil Wayne showing zero tolerance for stupidity.
How would you describe your image in the media?
How would I describe my image in the media?
Yes.
I wouldn't describe it.
Well, how would you describe it if you had to?
I don't have to.
What's his name?
Pete Ross.
Huh?
Pete Ross.
Pete Ross, that's a stupid ass question.
To Ice Cube dismantling an ignorant reporter's stereotypes.
They sing this gangster rap, they must be gangsters.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Well, I don't think Al Pacino's a gangster. And he does Scarface, and, so, why me?
These rappers turned interviews into history lessons.
I know who I walk with. I know where my faith lies, you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, I know whose will prevail. That's the laws. Everything else is bull.
Yeah.
Everything else is bull. Yeah, I said it, bull. Now
So
who don't
it
like
couldn't
it?
even be real then.
It's not real to me.
Whether it's Method Man delivering raw truth about America's problems,
cause and effect, you know what I mean? They came at us with this cause, and this is the effect of it. We coming back as angry youth. Word up, today's youth is crazy angry and they're learning faster. And America is scared to death of that. Wise man told me if the truth don't stop a man, nothing will.
Or Eminem schooling new rappers on tired rhymes.
If you really want to be considered one of the greats, you can't do any of this funny, honey, bunny, no more. I'm telling you something, youngin'. You're coming up in this game, these are the rules, like it or not.
These moments prove that real legends will never hold back the truth.
Tell me about Tupac. White people call Tupac. I'm sorry.
Tupac.
You're right. I know. If it was Tupac, it would have a K. You're not the first. Hopefully after tonight, you will be the last.
So grab a snack and pay attention, because this is when rappers schooled ignorant interviewers. Ice Cube. Ice Cube sat down with a reporter who was clearly trying to paint rap music in a negative light. Before the interview even started, the reporter immediately questioned if rap music was sending a positive message and continued to comment on the bad language.
You're a rap star, actor, and I can say entrepreneur. I mean, you're starting your own company. Okay. How old are you?
Director, too.
Director?
Yeah, videos. So.
My son bought some of your stuff.
It's very positive.
It had some bad words in it.
Oh, that doesn't mean it's not positive. If you get your hand burnt on the stove, bad experience, but it's very positive because you'll never do it again. And that's what my music, it shows a mirror. Like he just showed me my mirror of myself. My hair was messed up. If I show you that mirror enough time, pretty soon I'll get my hair together. So that's exactly what I'm doing, showing you that mirror till you get your hair together.
The interviewer kept pushing stereotypes about violence and negativity.
What do you think about the controversy that is now surrounding the music and what appears to be a new backlash against it?
Well, we've always had opposition because we are distributing information. And the big distributors of information don't like when you distribute uncut information, especially to their children. What do
you mean by uncut?
Uncut, meaning without going through the censor, that this interview might go through, or without being on the editing board, without white people making the decisions on what's being heard, and it's nothing but the truth. And I have to remind America that all of these incidents with the rappers are just allegations. No one's been convicted yet. So, they was just ready with their guns, as soon as an opening came in, all the critics just ran in that opening and, no convictions are made on any of these people, just allegations.
But the correlation that people are saying. They're saying that, okay, they sing about this stuff. They sing this gangster rap. They must be gangsters. Mm-hmm. Right.
Well, I don't think Al Pacino's a gangster, and he does Scarface, and so why me? You take a person like I just don't like the hypocrisy. You take a person like what they call Norman Schwarzkopf. He's responsible for way more deaths than Snoop Doggy Dogg is alleged to be responsible for, but he's a hero. So when is killing right? And when do we look at these people as heroes? These are our heroes in the street because they're brothers who are telling us the real deal when no one won't.
Then the reporter tried to suggest that rap music was corrupting white kids with negative stereotypes of the black community. And of course, she mentioned women being disrespected. Ice Cube delivered a masterclass on accountability, truth, and self-reflection that shut down the whole argument.
My concern is that white kids that are buying this stuff, a lot of the music reinforces negative stereotypes, that blacks are violent, that they disrespect women, that they kill each other, they use bad language, and that's supposed to be the black reality.
Well,
does that concern you?
That's just a result that we don't have a lot of media outlets, because the white community is way more violent than the black community on a bigger level. You talk on black violence, look at Bosnia-Herzegovina. You know, it's not a black face nowhere in there except in the UN. But and white people disrespect their women on a bigger level than black people ever could do. It's a white man that says, well, a woman only makes 71 cents when I make $1. That's nothing black got to do with that right there. So the kids today are really not concerned on really white people endorsing who we are. We're not concerned about that in 93. And I think that we really need to refocus as a community and could care less who looks bad upon us, because it doesn't make a difference. White people have really never helped our situation. Matter of fact, they was founders in putting us in this situation, so their endorsement shouldn't matter in 1993.
So you don't care what they think?
Not at all. My philosophy is you throw a rock in a pack of dogs and the only one hollers the one that got hit.
What does that mean?
That means if you hit by something I say, you're the only one that's hollering. But if you're not hit, you don't holler. So evidently, in my records, they see themselves and they say, wait a minute, that's not right. That's not right. But the ones that don't see themselves say, oh, you ain't talking about me. And if you see yourself in my records, you definitely better check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Method Man. Method Man was in the middle of an interview when the conversation turned to serious social issues. Instead of giving typical answers, Meth delivered some raw truth about what was really happening in America.
Cause and effect, you know what I mean? They came at us with this cause, and this is the effect of it. We coming back as angry youth. Word up, today's youth is crazy angry and they're learning faster. And America is scared to death of that shit. They gonna blow us up before they let us come into power. You can believe that shit. All that shit's gonna burn. All of it. We in the last times and days right now. The Illuminati's in effect. See, the Illuminati ain't nothing but like it's gonna be a second Great Depression out here in America. Except this time, corporate America's prepared themselves for it. Meaning when it hits, their money is gonna be safe. As far as the rest of us that don't own our own businesses and things of that nature, so bad, we're gonna be killing each other in the streets, man. It's gonna look like Mad Max and Beyond Terror Dome and all that. It's gonna be on, man. And they're gonna have to blow us up, which is what they're gonna do. They're gonna inject us with these, they're gonna say it's like for everybody mandatory AIDS testing because AIDS is so widespread. They're gonna be giving them vaccines for it so they don't catch it off top like measles, mumps, and stuff like that. But in all actuality, what they're doing is putting microchips in and your babies so they can keep tabs on where you're at. That's deep. That's deep. They're not even using money anymore as far as paper. It's gonna be cards to show what status you are, how financially well off you are or whatever. What do you own, and it'll tell everything about you. Welfare, it's gone. They're just going, funds for schooling, gone. Everything is they just throwing it all back. They're building, what they're trying to do now is just build their fortress for the bigger war, because they know too that we're in the last times and days. And America's done so much up shit across seas that they know it's all got to come back to them. Everything goes around in a cipher, a complete 360-degree circle.
Meth was so on point with his prediction, it was honestly bone-chilling. He dropped some serious knowledge on the interviewer.
Every black man should be a teacher so that they don't follow in the same mistakes or whatever or die in the same iniquity that we did. Let them know ahead of time so they can see it coming. You know what I'm saying? That's how you destroy the beast. Take them off your planet. And your planet ain't nothing but your mind. That's where you plan it. Word up. And when you can take them off your planet, you already got them beat. You can't die. You gonna live forever because the truth gonna live forever. And that's what you talking, the truth, you gonna live forever. Wise man told me if the truth don't stop a man, nothing will.
Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne showed up to his deposition with zero patience for stupid questions. When the lawyer asked if he actually gave an interview with Katie Couric, Wayne wasn't having any of the obvious nonsense.
Clearly, Lil Wayne answers to no one.
Is that an interview that you actually gave with Katie Couric?
Is that an interview that I actually gave with Katie Couric?
Yeah.
What's your name again?
Well, that's not the question.
What's his name?
Pete Ross.
Huh?
Pete Ross.
Pete Ross, that's a stupid ass question. You just saw me on there giving an interview with her.
Okay. So that was you. Remember if your album, The Carter 3, was the biggest selling album of the year in 2008?
Isn't it something that I would remember that?
Yes.
Isn't that a personal opinion type question? That's why I got that. I mean, because I would be actually answering the question to, isn't it something? That's my question. Isn't it something?
That you would remember.
Isn't it something? That's the question I have to answer, Your Honor.
Go ahead.
Isn't it something?
You could do the best trying to answer it.
Yeah, it's something out of your ass. That's my answer. Yeah, it is something out of your ass.
Have you ever hired a photographer to photograph an event?
Have I ever hired a photographer to photograph an event? Sorry, sir, no, I'm a superstar. People hire them themselves to photograph me.
But Wayne's best moment came when they tried to get him to talk about his legal troubles and arrests. Instead of playing their game, Wayne flipped the script and made getting any information as difficult as possible.
How would you describe your image in the media?
How would I describe my image in the media?
Yes.
I wouldn't describe it.
Well, how would you describe it if you had to?
I don't have to.
Well, what image are you portraying in the media?
I don't portray anything. I am who I am, and you guys portray what you get.
No, who are you? Who is the real?
I am Dwayne Michael Carter Jr.
Okay. Do you like to portray yourself as?
I just answered that and said that I don't like to portray myself as nobody.
Okay.
I completely be Dwayne Michael Carter Jr. I don't portray myself as anything. An image is self-described.
Well, you have to wait till I'm done with the question.
I don't have to wait to anything, honestly. I mean, this guy right here may tell me that I have to wait, but personally, I don't have to do nothing.
Go ahead, ask the question.
Thank you, Your Honor. Do you like
He
to
can't save you, right, in the real world. That guy right there, he can't save you in the real world. Just so you know.
What does that mean?
I don't have to elaborate.
That's your next question.
Is that a threat against
no,
them?
Mr. Moss, can you just ask your next question, please?
He can't save you.
Eminem sat down with The Alchemist and Mr. Porter to school up and coming rappers on played out lyrics. They started breaking down all the overused rhymes that artists need to stop using.
This is brought to you by Alchemist, Hip Hop Alchemist.
That's right.
Mr. Porter. These are the hip hop don'ts.
Royce is here.
Starting now. Yes.
Royce is absolutely here as well.
Royce 5'9" is here.
He found some snack.
If you have an emergency, it cannot be with an urgency. And if it is with an urgency and you're rushed to emergency surgery, you cannot be burned in 3rd degree.
No.
At all. And if you're gonna murder me, it cannot be like you never heard of me.
You gotta know him.
You have to know me.
You can go to surgery for a burn, but it just can't be 3rd degree.
Yeah, you could
still go.
If it's a 2nd degree burn,
okay,
you can be rushed to emergency surgery, but there can be no urgency.
Absolutely not.
No urgency. Away from damage.
If you have, for anybody that's got one skill, do not use it for any means, by any means, to pay bills. Your skills cannot pay the bills. It can't happen.
If you have skills, you cannot use them to pay the bills. Wait, I don't think
just because you're in the booth, it's the truth. You can lie in the booth too.
No.
From now on, lie in the booth, because you cannot be in the booth to spit the truth to the young youth. No more. If you're in the booth, you have to stay away from truth.
Yeah, you can lie in the booth.
Yes. If you're gonna have a backpack,
this is serious. This is serious.
Listen to this.
I don't care if you have a backpack in your first verse. You got 3 verses, and you try to have a knapsack in the 3rd verse.
Absolutely not.
You cannot have a backpack
Pick another song.
and a knapsack. You pick one or the other.
Another song.
Pick a fanny pack. I don't care, but you cannot have a backpack and a knapsack.
Why? What is wrong with you? No.
And if there's gonna be violence, it cannot rhyme with silence.
No.
I'm just in advance. We're telling you that.
It gotta be loud. It's gotta be loud.
Yeah, loud violence.
Horrible violence.
You cannot have a riot and be quiet.
No.
Eminem continued the lesson, exposing more tired rap cliches that should be retired from their vocabulary.
If you're gonna be lyrical, you better stay the fuck away from miracles.
That's it.
No miracles. You're just a regular mortal human. You don't perform miracles if you're lyrical.
Nah, cannot be. No.
Nope.
No more love in the club. No more. If I go in VIP, they don't need to see ID.
No.
Right.
No
more.
Right.
They're not asking
Come on.
for ID. They know who you are. If you go into VIP, they know your face. You pay for it.
If you're gonna get buried, it cannot be in a cemetery.
No.
If you are in the cemetery, you cannot be buried. No more. Money, funny, honey, bunny, no more.
Static, addict, no.
If you like static, you cannot be an addict.
Moderation. Static in moderation.
Static
no
in moderation. Static in moderation.
Cannot be addicted to static. Forget it. Those
you
days are over.
You can start static. If you start static, you cannot get addicted to it. So if you become an addict for static, it's automatic.
Oh, it can't be automatic either.
It cannot. Yeah,
it has to be manual.
Manual, and
static
it cannot be
manual.
Yeah, the static has to be. The static cannot be automatic. I think this is good.
It's a good start.
Yeah.
I think they'd be a better MC if they follow these rules.
Yes, this will make you, if you really want to be considered one of the greats, you can't do any of this shit. And if you're gonna keep it real, you cannot pack the steel. You can pack the steel, but you probably shouldn't keep it real.
Nope.
Keep it fake.
Yep.
They were playing around, but there's real truth in those played out bars. And of course, M was the one to call it out.
Listen, I'm telling you something. I'm trying to talk to you. I'm telling you something. I'm telling you something, youngin'. You're coming up in this game. These are the rules, like it or not. You cannot say this shit. And if you come up missing, it cannot be like Hoffa. No.
Big facts.
No more missing like Hoffa. I think they found Hoffa anyway, didn't they? Yeah, they found Hoffa. So you can't no more.
DMX was asked about the current state of hip-hop and why he doesn't listen to new music anymore. X broke down exactly what was wrong with the industry and why real substance matters.
You know what I mean? I'm not in the industry. I mean, I'm doing radio or whatever, but I'm not in the industry like you. I'm not seeing this world like you're seeing.
Let me ask you a question.
What's up?
Let me ask you a question. Do you feel like you're able to play what you like? Exactly. Exactly.
You talking about here?
Yes, here.
No.
Okay. So how can you expect people to be properly influenced if you're not able to give them, and yet you seem to be a genuine fan of hip hop?
Straight up.
How can you expect them to, like what's going on when you don't even like it? That should let you know right there that there's some bullshit going on. Like, why the f*** I gotta play this when I don't even like it? And I like real shit. That's just a little insight on the state of the of the industry and the condition of the industry. Like, damn, son, we feed bullshit straight up. Not we, but they. And it's not you. It's like you gotta earn a position to be able to make a difference. So I understand the DJ's position. You know what I'm saying? All right, I gotta play what's on the list. And when I can, I'm gonna throw some real shit in there. You know what I mean? So like I said, it's not you, but the fact that it trickled down like that, it's sad, man. There used to be a time when DJs enjoyed what they played, and it was like, like wow, the next set, it was hype. Yeah. I got chills. I just think about it, yo. It's like, it was like they was excited about every song they played. Yo, I got the new joint, or here's a flashback. They enjoyed it. I was like, there's this one.
But that wraps about right around when you was talking about the industry earlier, though. Like
exactly.
I see what you're saying, man. But I mean,
so what do we do about that?
Man, that's a good
collectively. What do we do about that?
Gotta build.
Build what?
We got every building of the minds. I'm guessing, man.
That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work.
What do you think will work?
I mean, we could just rebel, on fucking radio station. And say, you ain't playing this shit, but everybody has to do it. It can't be like a 1 or 2 person type of thing. Everybody gotta do it. Like, I ain't playing this whack shit. I ain't, like make a stand for hip hop. I mean, it's not gonna be done, clearly. But really, there's too many hungry motherfuckers out there that will play fucking Johnny Cash on a hip hop station, to get a paycheck. Feel what I'm saying? You got motherfuckers that will cross the line, so.
DMX delivered a powerful lesson about truth, foundation, and what it really takes to have longevity in hip-hop. Then the interview took a sharp turn with the conversation. X dropped the perfect response and spit some game that everyone should hear.
What do you feel like about this Illuminati? Like,
I don't know nothing about the Illuminati. Like, real talk. Like, on everything, I don't know a mother thing about it besides the name.
Yeah.
People say about it, the Illuminati. You know what? I think you give power to it when you believe in it, when you think about it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't think about it. I don't give a f about it. You know what I'm saying? I know who I walk with. I know where my faith lies. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, I know whose will prevail. That's the laws. Everything else is bullshit.
Yeah.
Everything else is bullshit. Yeah, I said it, motherfucker. Bullshit. Now I'm fuck who don't like it.
It be real then.
It's not real to me. And at the end of the day, that's what matters. If it's real to you. You mean?
True that.
If it's real to you, it's what's real, period.
50 Cent. 50 Cent sat down to explain the strategic genius behind his approach to rap beefs. When the interviewer questioned why he goes after smaller artists, 50 had to break down the business psychology behind competition.
I feel like you spend a lot of time beefing with people who are beneath you. Like you're a heavyweight and you're
fighting lightweights.
Yeah.
You know, but that's hip hop culture. Like if you're not gonna be a part of,
you ain't supposed to be like Jay and Nas were both huge. You know what I mean? When it was Ice Cube and NWA,
right.
it was even. You know what I mean? You attacking Rick Ross.
And is it me attacking Rick Ross or is it Rick Ross attacking me?
But why would you even respond to a Rick Ross?
Why ignore it when I could destroy him and create a portfolio of dead bodies that indicate to artists it's not cool to try and compete when you're not ready? Because hip hop is an art form, I haven't lost my interest in competing. I think that's what makes the artist better artists. See, if I could be above the culture and then you'll know what you'll say. Because of my financial success, you'll say, oh, he feels like he's bigger than everything else, there. And then there's something wrong with that too also, isn't it? Like if I walked around and I felt like I was just better than the actual thing that created me.
But you haven't destroyed Rick Ross's career. He's put out an album.
Rick Ross just put out an album. Listen, he just put out another one. What was Rick Ross' last album? Triple C's. You know how many copies the record sold?
No.
4,000 copies. What is destroyed? Because you went to the gym the first few days and the coach called you champ, don't mean you ready to fight Floyd Mayweather. Fat Joe's last
album. That's not a Rick Ross album.
Fat Joe's last album sold 8,300 copies. This is what happens.
That's another one, you punching below your weight.
No. This is me fighting the fighters that are challenging me. Do you understand? So if they come prematurely, I'll finish them now before they can even get good enough.
You really went at Rick hard. Paying bills for his baby's mother, and you had a sex tape. You put out a sex tape with his baby's mother. He
has two baby's mothers.
Yeah,
one's a call girl.
Shouldn't beef be man to man without bringing in
you gotta approach every altercation or situation differently based on who you're competing with and how you assess your opponent. I'm practically the Lord of War as far as hip hop is concerned.
Jay-Z. When the interviewer mispronounces Tupac's name, Jay doesn't let it slide. Instead, he schools him in a playful way. With charm and wit, Jay keeps the crowd on his side but makes his point loud and clear.
Tell me about Tupac. Can I explain something here tonight? I hope y'all clap because I'm about to say exactly what y'all think. White people always. Be careful. No. I can say this because I'm so not a racist. White people call Tupac.
I'm sorry.
Tupac.
You're right. I know.
If it was Tupac, it would have a K. You're not the first. Hopefully after tonight, you will be the last.
Even when Jay-Z came across a reporter who was pushing for some celebrity secrets, he didn't lose his cool. Instead, he checked them with smooth and calculated confidence.
I ain't got nothing for you. I don't want to disrespect you.
No, it's okay, sir. You were nice last time I got you.
Yeah, I don't want to disrespect you, but I ain't got no scoops for you.
Not okay.
Yeah. I love you though. Keep doing your thing.
But when it comes to fashion, Jay-Z doesn't play games. His high-class attitude came out when a reporter called his suit pink. Jay's tone said it all.
Peace. I like that pink, man. Mauve. Okay, Mauve. All right.
What's that? That's mauve kink? It's feeling marvelous. You heard? You gotta get the shoes though. Y'all know what it is.
Eric B rarely does interviews, but when he sat down with Queen's Flip, he kept it a buck the whole time. Flip kept pushing about old rumors and drama with Rakim, but Eric B had to school him on what real business looks like.
These are my friends. I met them in the street in passing.
So you know a lot of street dudes.
Is this like a police interrogation?
No.
Like, is this? Am I like on funny home videos or something?
Nah,
like,
come on, we don't do
like
that. Somebody's
gonna jump out the back to my we got you.
Nah. But
okay.
I definitely want to know because you know, when you do interviews, you know, a lot of people say you guys don't do interviews. You know,
We don't.
Rakim at all.
We don't. Because, you know, it gets messy, man. You know, I mean, we laugh and joke a lot, but, you know, it gets messy, man. People just form their own opinion with silliness, man. And you just, you know, I didn't get into this business, man, worrying about what somebody else says or what's your opinion of me. And you say I make great music, you copped it. Let's keep it moving. You know, a lot of people think that they're entitled to your personal life because you make music. You're not entitled to my personal life. I made great music. You copped it. It's fair exchange, no robbery. So a lot of people, you know, get in, oh, you in the limelight, so we should know your personal business. No, you should know your doctor's personal business, where he was at last night. You should know your dentist, the guy that sticks his hand in your mouth. You should know where he was last night and who he's sleeping with. Just, he might have a monster or something. He digging his hands in your mouth. He might have been digging in the crack of his ass. You don't know. Why people don't put that much energy into these kind of people. You know, you want to know what a celebrity is doing and who they're sleeping with and what their family is and who, you know, their kids, this, that, and that. And I think people have lost sight of what's real and what's not.
When Flip tried to dig into personal beef stories, Eric B shut down all the rumors. He broke down exactly how he and Rakim split everything 50-50 from day one.
Everything.
But can I ask you a question? Let's be real. I mean, I know now y'all.
What do you want me to say?
No. Wait, hold on. No, I respect that. Now I get it. But okay. Now I know now y'all in a good space. But there's some times y'all wasn't talking. So stop fronting.
What do you mean? Stop talking.
It was at a time y'all wasn't talking. So you don't. Let
me say this. Let me say this. Let me go. There's a pink elephant in the room, so let me address the pink elephant. From day one, from $1, we made $1,500 for our first show. We split that money 50-50. Number 2, we never slept with the same women. And number 3, Rakim made up the name Eric B and Rakim. So we never had a beef. You know, it's like your brother. You hang with your brother sometime, you know, sometimes you don't. You know what I'm saying? You don't see eye to eye on certain things, but that doesn't mean y'all want to kill each other or y'all not rocking together. Like I had a vision, like I wanted to go on, you know, I wanted to go on and manage boxes and learn more about the business and do business stuff. Rakim wanted to continue to do music. So it wasn't like we had this hate relationship, right? We wanted to kill each other and wasn't talking. Time has a way of kind of sliding by when you're doing a bunch of stuff.
That sounds good. How long you been working on that?
It's the truth.
That was
it's
amazing.
the truth. It was pretty smooth, right?
That was.
You loved it, right? It's pretty smooth.
I mean,
it's the
now
truth.
I know why you don't do interviews.
It's the truth.
Because that
you want to lie. You want to lie. What do you want? What do you want? What are you trying to get at?
Eric B dismantles misconceptions, exposes misinformation, and puts Queen's Flip in check for digging for drama that just wasn't there.
I don't think you like the truth.
I do like.
You want some sensationalism.
No, I don't. I have a lot of respect for you. I don't need that from you.
Okay.
I respect.
What do you need? What do you need?
But I know nobody just, as far as your rep, you know, your rep out here and how you move. I know nobody just gonna say. It has to be some validity to it. It has to be some misunderstanding. You know what I'm saying, G?
The misunderstanding is you. You reading too much stuff on the internet, man.
Well, I mean, I can't argue with somebody like that.
KRS-One.
You will not be able to change the channel. You will not be able to catch the highlights on the evening news, enjoy it on tape delay, or adjust the contrast. Because the revolution will not be televised.
KRS-One sat down with an interviewer who questioned his decision to do a Nike commercial while preaching revolution. Instead of getting defensive, KRS delivered a masterclass on capitalism, revolution, and artistic purpose.
So what are you promoting with your Nike commercial? Are you promoting something? How are you promoting Nike today?
Well, with Nike, Nike was always a fashion statement in the hip hop community. All sneakers were a fashion statement in the hip hop community. And there's two things that an artist like myself is up against. One is the political ignorance of the people that I'm surrounded by, my own people. And I say political ignorance very respectfully because they don't study politics or political science, but they got all these beefs about politics and what the white man is doing. And so on one breath, when I was called to do the Nike commercial, it was about redoing a song by Gil Scott-Heron called The Revolution Will Not Be Televised, in which is a song that Black people in particular take very, very close to heart. The revolution will not be televised. Now, when Gil Scott-Heron did that record, I don't think anybody in the 60s and early 70s realized how big television was actually going to be in society, because I think now the revolution will be televised, if you ask me. However, we did the song and I think it was Nike's way of saying this is as close to a revolutionary message as we could possibly come. We are not a revolutionary company. We're not advocating no revolution. We're not trying to be down with no revolution. We're trying to sell a sneaker.
So today sneakers sell with revolution.
Sure, and it always has. Everything in capitalism is up for sale. The revolution, you're behind, you're mine. The company itself is up for sale. Everything is up for sale in capitalism. Now, if you have a problem with capitalism, there are many socialist and communist states that are countries that you can go to and live. However, we shouldn't be hypocritical about this. If you're gonna live and flourish in capitalism and enjoy the fruits of capitalism, then you have to get in and fight with the big dogs. So Nike comes to me and says, Chris, you always wanted to get a revolutionary message across to a wide range of people. Here's your chance with our banner behind you and with a sneaker behind you.
Well, doesn't it make it sound a little bit like a joke?
No.
No?
No.
Why not?
Because think of it in terms of this. When I sell a record and advocate revolution, is that not a joke?
Well, it's in a different context.
Oh, no, it's not. Think of the vinyl, the cassette, and the CD as a pair of sneakers. It's just a different corporation.
Tupac was asked about America's values and the state of society in 1992. Instead of giving a typical celebrity response, Tupac delivered a powerful breakdown of America's moral contradictions and economic inequality.
This world is such a, and when I say this world, I mean it. I don't mean in an ideal sense. I mean in every day, every little thing you do. It's such a, gimme, gimme, gimme. Everybody back off. You know, everybody's like, you taught that from school, everywhere. Big business, if you want to be successful, you want to be like Trump, gimme, gimme, gimme. Push, 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 push. Step, step, step. Crush, crush, crush. That's how it all is. And it's like, nobody ever stopped. Just, you know, I feel like, instead of us just being like, slavery's bad, slavery's bad, bad whitey, bad whitey. I mean, all right, let's stop that. And everybody's smart enough to know that, I mean, we've been slighted and we want ours. And I don't mean by like ours, 40 acres and a mule, because we passed that. But we need help. I mean, for us to be on our own 2 feet, us meaning youth or us meaning black people, whatever you want to take it for us to be on our own 2 feet, we do need help. Because we have been here, we have been a good friend. If you want to make it a relationship type thing, we have been there and now we deserve our payback. It's like you got a friend that you don't never look out for. You know, you dressed up in jewels. Now America's got jewels and they paid and everything and they lending money to everybody except us. And it's like, you know, everybody need a little help on their way to being, you know, self-reliant. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole thing about the album, about the Special Olympics. Everybody need a little something and they to be independent. No independent person just grew up and was born independent. You worked and you learned teamwork and you learned cooperation and unity and struggle and then you became independent. And we have to teach that and instill that. And why is it that they want to do that? I mean, if this is truly a melting pot in the country where we care about and Lady Liberty got a hand like this, she really loves us, then we really need to be like that. And it needs to be the black kids. If there's a white person who got money, then he need to help them. He need to help black kids, Mexican kids, Korean kids, whatever. But it need to be real. And it need to be before we all die and then you say, oh, I made a mistake. We should have gave them some money. We really should have helped these folks. It's going to be too late. You know what I'm saying? And then that's when you got to pay your own karma. And that's when God make you punish. When God punishes you. Because I feel like, you know, it's too much money here. I mean, nobody should be hitting lotto for 36 million and we got people starving in the streets.
From Eric B. shutting down rumors and fake drama to Ice Cube flipping stereotypes back on ignorant reporters, these moments remind us why these artists are called legends. It's pretty noticeable that interviews from the 90s had way more depth and substance than today's watered-down interviews. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments. Make sure to check out these other videos popping up for more content like this. We hope you guys enjoyed this one. Help us out by liking, sharing, and commenting. Thanks for hanging out with us, and as always, we'll see you in the next one.